Hey guys, it's Otti again. I'm here at the Amphi Festival. Besides me, two members of the band PRINCIPE VALIENTE. Hey, first of all.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
To start, normally people kick in that don't know you exactly, so maybe you can say who you are, your names, and your part in the band.
Yeah, so I'm Jimmy. I'm playing guitar in the band. Yep.
I'm a Fernando, songwriter and bass player. I write the songs together with him.
And your music, you can describe it as dark music, post-punk, but you come from shoegaze, I would say, maybe the early works, or how would you describe it yourself?
You're right there. It's a little bit, it's a mixture between the shoegaze scene from the early 90s and the post-punk scene. We we try to do some mixture between them both, because we like bands like like Joy Division and Slowdive and My Bloody Valentine, and because we are big lovers of reverb.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. This was some first thing I listened to was in my arms, for example, was this wall of sound, but it was great.
Yeah. Like in the cathedral. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Gothic somehow. You can say it's even some cuts.
I suppose. Yeah.
Of Gothic. Yeah. So and you were around like more than 10 years now. How long? 14 years.
First album.
Yeah.
It's 2011, so it's 13 years.
Yeah.
And we can't tell the whole story, but maybe you can tell at least 2 or 3 turning points that have been really important to your band's history.
Jeez. You wanna have a go?
Take it again.
We have 2 or 3 turning points that have been important for PRINCIPE VALIENTE.
Turning points
Yeah, in the history.
in history. Okay. You mean like influential things, stuff with?
Yeah, for example.
Well, I listen a lot to Interpol's first album, actually. And I'm a big Nirvana fan, so I have this urge, this kind of live energy that I want to express. And it's not always you can express that on an album, so it's a little bit of a balance. So we like to mix this a little bit of punk thing with the post-punk thing. Yeah, something like that.
I mean, I guess the history of the band is like a proper band with you have a drummer, a bass player, and a keyboard player, and like a live band. And in recent years, we like converted into a duo.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have more electronic elements. Guitar and bass is the live elements. So that's a big change, I guess.
It's a big change.
Turning point.
Yeah, it's a turning point. Yeah. And we figured out that we are playing with American bands that has the same kind of what is called
The setup or like
the same
rig.
yeah, the same setup.
And now I think this was your first time here at Amphi Festival? First DJ. So I have to ask, how was it? And did you know the festival before? Have you been here, for example, privately?
Not to this festival. No, never. It's first
Never,
time.
yeah, never been here before, but it was a really nice crowd and really nice to see people that early on the day, because our stage time was like 16:25 in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And it was crowded, and it's really nice to see people interested in what we do. And I think like especially the German people is very interested in Swedish bands, especially this year, because we have like 5 bands playing this year, and
Yeah, I think we had a stroke of luck because there was a very heavy rain when we played. So I mean, the festival is outside, but this venue is inside, so people like rushed in here. So
Yes.
it's good for us.
Maybe we can explain here on a ship.
Yeah,
The ship,
yeah,
the Otti ship, and people went down from the deck, for example, to see you.
yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
And yeah, you mentioned you have many bands here playing from Sweden, and I think there's a cool scene now with bands like, for example, Then Comes Silence, The Exploding Boy, and stuff like that. So you're all connected probably, and then friends to each other. Or...
Yeah, in some ways.
There's a link between the direction. Absolutely. With also bands with a projection like Kite and Henrik Delacour, Adrian Sidegrinder. We're all in the same kind of friendship kind of stuff. So yeah, we support each other very much.
So, did you see the shows from the other bands as well?
Didn't have the time.
Yeah,
But you saw some,
Hard
right?
work.
The
you have to work hard.
French band? Minute Machine?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Minute Machine. I'm a big fan. Just like 2 songs because we had some stuff to do afterwards.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to see more of maybe Kill and Kamera and Kill and Mikla as well. But I think they cancel.
So we'll stay till tomorrow and the whole festival.
Yes.
Yeah, some bands do, and some bands have to travel to the next shows or
Yeah.
for example, to go back, like for work or something. Okay, we have Saturday, so I hope not many musicians have to work tomorrow besides the stage. So, and let's talk a little bit about music, about your albums and stuff. And I'm always bad with titles, so you have a brand new album in this light there. That's from when did you exactly publish it? In this light?
On my birthday, like the 3rd of May. Yeah.
So it was your birthday present.
Yeah, it was my present to myself.
So, and as you mentioned, your style somehow changed from this big walls of sound. It is a little bit more intimate, I would say. So how did this develop over the years?
Over the years, yeah, it's a lot of years. But I guess we had a couple of changes in the lineup, and we like sort of like quit the band. Everybody like let's not do this anymore. And you had a thought to like let's continue somehow. And I thought about it, and yeah, sure, why not? And maybe use some kind of drum machine and like start and build up, and it worked pretty well. It was easy in a way. Less
logistic.
Yeah.
To be aware of. And, easy to rehearse. It's more easier to write songs when we're 2.
Yeah.
It's a more direct communication.
Yeah.
And both of us are multi-instrumentalists, so we both play guitars and bass and bass guitars and synthesizers.
Yeah, so I played a bit of the drums on the new album, but it was mostly like the drum machines and program. Yeah, and I like the sound, so why not try it? I think it worked out pretty well. So
Yeah, it's a great album for sure. So I would have asked, so this is what you tried new was, for example, playing drums, some new experiments, some new things. But you have the lyrics.
Yeah.
Totally. So maybe you can tell me not every song, but what are the core lyrics of the album? What's really important? What influenced you this time?
Actually, since this is our 5th album, I was very aware of that, not repeating myself. Since this is our 5th album, so I want to explore some new things in a different way. Something at the same time still be quite personal and true to what I write, that I'm deliver something from my own life or from own experiences, and actually also sing in a different way, a little bit calmer, a little more. I've been more comfortable with myself when I sing those lyrics. A little less of desperation, just like acceptance like being like more chill with my type of thing of both thinking and singing. So I wanted to explore that.
Great. And let's take something new. It's one of the singles, I think the newest single.
Yeah.
And a cool video with it. So maybe we'll take this as an example. So how did the video come up? What was the idea behind this?
Actually, when I wrote the song, the idea came from Jimmy that we the both of us worked out the idea to be a whole song, and it became the short song we ever wrote because we wanted to explore how would it be to be more direct and not this like 5-minute song. So during the demo stage, I discovered that my way of singing was like kind of this is kind of Frank Sinatra kind of thing, because I sang very utdraget. Vad heter det?
You had like yeah, exactly, like the song is pretty like rapid, like a quick pace, but the vocals are pretty like drawn out, so slow, like this. Yeah, like Frank Sinatra manner. Like,
it's like Frank Sinatra singing a punk song.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing.
We said like let's take this and to the extreme and like do it all the way.
Yeah. So I have the idea that let's try this suit thing with the tie and everything, and then do it something like a Sinatra kind of stuff.
Yeah, and like a film noir, like 50s, 60s, 50s stuff.
Yeah. So it was actually just an experiment, and we felt right.
Yeah, I like it. Like it is. Your look is really cool in the video with the hair.
Yeah.
And in the first moment, I didn't recognize you. So it was like, oh, you singer? No, that's not style.
Yeah, exactly. Because our last single, our previous single from the last album, from the album before, from the Barricades album, we had another guy singing from the Porcelain album, another guy singing in the video. So it was a little bit. We have already done that, but now it was like we tried to do something new. and then maybe people think it's somebody else as well, or it's a singer. It's an interesting thing to experiment.
Find funny somehow. And now I think wanna party somehow, wanna meet people, do something, maybe see more bands, like then concerts and stuff. But what's coming next for you? What are the next shows or things you will do? Is PRINCIPE VALIENTE?
The next show?
Next shows and maybe next videos, is something coming or
something? Our next show is actually in Madrid, but it's in November.
Okay.
Between that, maybe we write some new demos and just freestyling some new ideas, see what we find. But in Madrid, I think it's gonna be a good festival because we play with Sisters. We opened for Sisters of Mercy 2 years ago, and they were to play again, and I haven't met them since then, so it's gonna be fine to see them again. And we haven't played in Madrid since 2016 or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah.
This will be
It'd be nice to come back to the Iberian
Peninsula.
the peninsula.
Yeah, so we have a couple of shows, and then writing new material, I think, is a big thing. Like the next thing we're going to focus on.
If something's ready, you tell me. So we can talk again.
For sure, yeah.
Good. For today, I think we can quit now. We have some cool stuff for the people outside. Do you have some message or some greetings to people outside? Something you want to tell them?
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Take care.
Very nice to be at this festival for the first time. You play the VGT and it's something else, but it's very nice to be here for the first time. Thank you. Sure.
So thank you for the nice talks.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. PRINCIPE VALIENTE, I love them for many years. I think 10, 12, something like this. Check them out and see ya. Bye.